right as I started to hit record and I was preparing for this message, I heard this is specifically for women business owners. This is your message. I have no idea what's about to come through, but welcome or welcome back. You know, I don't know, maybe someone else struggles with shuffling and I'm channeling that energy when this happens, but I don't usually have this much trouble cutting and shuffling a deck. But for some, like, why am I doing that? It's so bizarre. Hold on, let's see. I'm hearing there's someone here that really struggles with shuffling. If that's you, this is your message, okay? Anyways, welcome to Songbird Messages and Meditations. I'm Songbird with a divinely inspired message for entrepreneurs, creatives, and dreamers. We know today specifically this is for women business owners. That's coming through very strongly right now. And why we will look at these cards and they help guide the conversation. They're just a tool. It's not about a strict interpretation. It's about the messages that come through. And, you know, they're a tool with the imagery, the sequence of the cards. So make sure you only take what resonates. What in the world? What is happening? Maybe the energy I'm channeling right now is, yeah, like you're feeling pulled in two very different directions and you're being asked to do something in a new way that you've never done before, or something that you've done a million times you're being asked to do in a new way, or you're feeling watched and nervous. Like, yeah, I'm sensing like a very nervous energy. And so even though I've shuffled 1,000 times in my life and I could do it in my sleep, for some reason, see, that energy that I was connecting to was really like nervous, self-doubting, questioning. Do I know how to do this? Do I know, how does this go? How do I approach this? If you're resonating with that, this message is for you, and you're a woman business owner, then this message is definitely for you, but make sure you only take what resonates. If you want to check out the companion meditation, that's linked below, and to book a personal message, that's also linked below. I'm going to shuffle this a couple more times. Just a reminder and proof that I do this a lot, and for some reason in the beginning of this message, or this beginning of this, this video, this message, this recording, shuffling became really, really difficult. And so, and cutting and organizing, it was like I just couldn't remember how. So I don't know what that looks like for someone right now, but that's what I'm picking up. I'm being really drawn to the bottom of the deck here. We have curiosity. Maybe someone is feeling really curious about an opportunity, about themselves. I'm hearing their own spirituality, their own walk. You're digging into your own shadows, your own, maybe, you know what I'm hearing with this card too, the Strength card? What I'm hearing is you're starting to look into your ancestry. There's a curiosity about where you come from and about where you're going. And, or the idea that your ancestry and where you come from will inform where you're going, and that you get strength from knowing more about your history and your family history and understanding your ancestors and the guidance from the beyond, that you get strength from that. What I'm hearing too is that there's a questioning of whether or not spirituality belongs in business as a woman. But that this business concept, idea, what you're working on, what you've been working on, what you're creating brings you so much joy that I just love this picture. Look at how happy she is. I'm hearing Betsy Johnson for some reason. Maybe that resonates, but it brings you so much joy that it doesn't matter the obstacles that you've had to face. You've been leaning in, and your spirit team has a message for you here. So let's dive in and see what message do we have for women business owners right now, Spirit. Ooh. Emergence. Look at that butterfly on her eyes. How cool. Maybe sunflowers is confirmation for you of something. Let's see, what else need to know for women business owners? All of a sudden I'm flooded with a very calm energy. Be in the here and the now. Be like, what I'm hearing with this card is how you already exist and function in your regular life is really relevant and critical and foundational to what you're creating in your business right now. Like, life isn't asking you to be someone else or step into a more professional version of you. Life is asking you to be you and to come out with it. Like, more of your authentic you that you haven't been sharing with the world. What else do we need to know? I'm hearing we're only pulling from these cards today. Grow, Empress. Let's see here. She might be pregnant, just like the tarot Empress cards. I don't know. Gosh, I just love these cards. I'm hearing you're pregnant with an idea, wondering how to give birth to it. You're obsessing about the how and how to be, how to act, how to show up, what to do. And life is reminding you that your body, when you're pregnant, your body already knows how. It does, obviously in modern medicine, we have a lot of meddling that happens with pregnancy and birth. And this isn't about, that inherently being a bad thing, but it's just a reminder that your body can do it on its own without any help. It knows what to do. And similarly, this idea that you are birthing, you don't need to know the how. Just allow it. Just be. Let it flow. Let it grow. Look at the sunflowers we've got here. Sunflower confirmation for someone is what I'm hearing. Maybe you grow sunflowers, or they're your favorite flower. We've got Mystic in reverse. What I'm hearing with this is that you know and sense that you've got some mysticism, some mystics maybe in your ancestry or your family history that you've been hiding or feeling like that's not meant to be part of your business. I'm hearing let your freak flag fly for some reason. So take what resonates, but it's okay. It's okay to be who you really are and allow that to be seen by the world. What else do we need to know for women business owners? Permission. Look at that. Permission to own all of you, to not judge yourself. Perhaps this business idea is related to sensuality, sexuality, embracing that side of you. For some of you, I'm hearing that it's about personally embracing that side of you, that channeling that energy and embracing that energy is going to be fuel for you as you grow. Take what resonates. But Spirit is saying you have permission to stand in that energy, Tigress. Some of you might be Katy Perry fans. I see this roar, and I'm immediately hearing her song Roar. What I'm hearing too with this is that you're already the Tigress. You're trying to embody the Tigress. You're trying to embody like a professional businesswoman, and almost like it's an identity that you don't already have. So you're trying to act like her. And life is saying you all are already her. Just be. You don't need to act like a tigress. You are one. And just as in this depiction, there's like part of being a tigress, there are very maternal instincts, and then there's there's survival instincts there, and both matter. You have both already inside of you. There's nothing new to access or invent or pretend. Stop pretending and just be. We've got bold in reverse. The message there clearly to me is be bold. Right now it's coming in reverse because you're not being bold. Be bold. It's okay to be bold. Come out with it. Emerge. We've got Ma. This is a very specific message. Take what resonates. But for some of you, the reason you don't want to come out with it all the way is because you're embarrassed by your mom. Maybe when you were a kid, your mom embarrassed you or did something that was embarrassing, and you don't want to be that person. You don't want to be like her. And life is saying, first of all, you're not like her, you're you. And second of all, what I'm hearing is there's impact in that. Even in the embarrassment that you felt by your mom as a kid, there was purpose in that. There was a blessing and a lesson and a wisdom that was gleaned that was really important for this part of your journey. And so, what does it look like to appreciate that? Not invalidate the wounding, not invalidate the hard parts of it, but just to embrace the lessons and the learning as a huge part of this journey for you, and a huge, like, you learned things through that experience that are gonna support you in this next chapter in ways you couldn't have planned or known. And so stop rejecting this aspect of yourself inside. What does it look like to lean in a bit more to the weird mom energy that you've been trying to avoid for so long? Okay, we've got determined. Normally I wouldn't take all these, but I'm feeling called to. So we've got determined in reverse, amplify, and that strength card came out again. Cool. Okay. So the reason I'm hearing that determined is in reverse is just because you have been doubting a lot. And so life is asking you to show up in a more determined energy. Again, allow yourself to have that permission, to own that permission to be your fullest, most authentic self. That as you're feeling that permission to show up in this sensual, spiritual energy supported by your ancestors, that will create the amplification of your abundance, of your presence, of your views, of your followers, whatever it is that you're trying to amplify by, confirmation, but whatever you're trying to amplify by trying to put on an identity that's not super authentic will be amplified the more you strip away of all the pretense and all the ideas of how you should be and just show up as you are. That's the access to the abundance that you're wanting, to the I'm hearing fame or influence or the numbers that you're trying to get to. They will come through your authentic expression versus your contrived expression. Be bold. Be bold. Anything else for us? There's no other cards Spirit wants us to pull today. We're just doing these she sirens for our women business owners. Anything else that women in business need to know? I think this was a very meaty message, but anything else, Spirit? I'm being called to look at the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh. We've got Game Changer. I've actually never pulled this card before. It says, don't be so fucking nice. Let's read from the book on this one. I love that it's this like older lady who is flipping us off. And what does she want to tell us? Stop being so fucking nice. Stop apologizing for taking up space. Stop playing small and hiding your light. Stop allowing your voice to be silenced and censored, either by yourself or by others. Stop thinking that what you think and feel doesn't matter or isn't important. I'm hearing you have a message you need to speak. You're needed to change the game. The game that's had us all staying small, compliant, nice, and sweet, seen and not heard. The game in which we do as we're told, suppress our emotions, don't rock the boat, and don't speak up or express our feelings. You're a game changer. Change the game. How? Start by not being so fucking nice. Affirm it. I'm changing the game. Heart Riff prompt activation. Don't mistake niceness for kindness and compassion. Nice is something that people, women especially, become in order to keep the peace. Where in your life could you be less nice? What could this free up, allowing you to change the current game? And then the inspiration for this image is, it says my Nan, so the artist Nan. Actress Miriam Margolyes, every crone who has ever showed me that no one ever changed the game by being nice. She's also wearing a necklace by my favorite artist, Judy Chicago, who is and always will be a game changer in every sense of the word. I just love that all these pictures are inspired by someone in their life, and I love the message of this card. Spirit's saying there's nothing else to add. It's crystal clear. All of it resonates, right? All of it aligns, right? And you take what resonates. But that is the message that's coming through for today. If you want to connect more and dive into this conversation personally, check out the link below. I highly encourage you to check out the companion meditation for this one, especially because we are channeling that woman business energy, and sending you so much love, and I'll talk to you soon.